Abigail Williams and Libby German.
13-year-old Abby Williams and 14-year-old Libby German.
13-year-old Abigail Williams and 14-year-old Liberty German.
And at last check, there were 14 jurors already selected for the trial, nearly 2,800 days after someone killed Abby Williams and Libby German.
When a man piped right up before the attorneys even got a hold of him, he said, "Your Honor, I got to tell you, I'm a psychic."
Yes.
And as a psychic, I'm very tuned in to the vibrations and to the emotions in this courtroom, and I can read this courtroom, and I've got to tell you that I've already made up my mind, and I would be a great asset to the prosecution if I were to serve on this jury.
Yeah, there were some funny moments. One person said they didn't like the color green. They wouldn't trust a witness who wore the color green. So there have been some of those sort of head turners in the courtroom.
I guess they were looking. If you're asking jurors to drop their lives in Allen County to drive 2 hours away to Delphi to sit on a case that didn't even happen in their town. And oh, by the way, you get to stay at a hotel in Lafayette, away from your family, away from social media, away from, watching TV, watching media. I would have thought people would have said, this is going to be such a hardship on me. So I'm surprised that they've been able to fill this jury box as much as they have. So we have 11 jurors at this point. We need 12, plus we need 4 alternates. We still have 5 to go. 11 jurors, 7 women, 4 men.
You said 7 women, 4 men. We know they include a FedEx driver, a school counselor, as well as a nurse. All of the prospective jurors were asked if they had any relation to law enforcement as well. 2 of the jurors do. One of them, their father is a police officer. The other has a cousin who is a police officer.
That he said, well, we've got Richard Allen confessing 61 times, but more or less saying to the jurors, how many of you watch CSI? Well, how would you feel if we didn't have DNA and we didn't have a murder weapon and we didn't have all of our phone data? Right. To which left me sitting there going, well, they just must be softening up the ground, saying, don't expect we've got this, because we don't.
Yeah, there were a lot of to killing the girls, but not in the way it happened. He said that Richard Allen confessed to shooting them and then burying them. Neither of those things have happened. Evidence, the prosecutor kept asking, do you need a murder weapon to convict? Do you need DNA to convict? Some jurors said yes, some said no, that they don't have some of those solid core parts of evidence.
For instance, with the prosecution saying, if you hear it from his mouth, do you take that as gospel? And somebody said, well, yeah, because he said it. And other people said, well, depression, anxiety, mental illness can make you say different things. And of course, the defense comes back with, well, what if you find out that he was living in some coercive incarceration conditions? Yeah. And a woman who was a nurse, and another one who was a school teacher, I don't know if they made the jury, said, yes, that would definitely be something that I would consider.
Scheduled for 3 days here. In the first round of jury selection, they picked 6 people. The second round, they picked 3. Then the third round, they only picked 1 juror.